Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how you can quickly make an architectural poster or banner for your presentations. So I assume that we don't have enough time and we have to prepare something. So we are going to get some ideas from the internet. This is a sample of Google that I just searched architectural competitions. Here you can find different sheets and posters that have been made. Also you can search the Pinterest and find very professional layouts and posters here too. So I just opened one of these images from the Pinterest and it just opened this website that it's about architectural presentation sheet ideas. Based on your project, you can just pave through and select one of these sheets that you think it's more appropriate. So I'm going to pick this one. So this is how it works. After you found the image, you just copy and paste in Photoshop, and then we are going to just change all the images and make it ours. Don't forget, if you are downloading an image from Google, always to get a high resolution image, this is the process. You click on Tools here, and then after you clicked here on the size, you always choose the large size format, and then whatever shows here, it's all high resolution images that you can use. So for now I'm going to select this image, copy image. Okay, then you open the Photoshop. First I'm going to make the banner based on the size that is required. So imagine that we are going to make an arch size. Here you can find different sizes, and if you are going to make arch, it's 24 by 36. So File, New, Inches, the width is 26, the height is 36, and the resolution here is important. If you want to print the board, always put in 300. Otherwise here we can go for 150 or 100. That's fine. It's 26 megabyte. Okay, and this is the base. So we already copied that image, so Control V. This is the image that I just copied. Because I just copied from that website, I couldn't control and pick the high resolution one, but still it's fine because I'm not going to use this. We are going to change it. This one only help us to get idea. So move the image here, Control T. While you are holding Shift, I just this one completely until cover the whole area. Okay, so you can just move it a little bit to have the proportions. This is the first step. I found an image, a poster, a banner that has been done before. I made a new file in Photoshop and just paste the image here. I told you about the resolution. That's very important. Always when you want to check that how it is going to be printed, you click here on the zoom, right click, print size. Print size always shows you exactly how it's going to be printed. If you see here, it's all blurry, and it's because the image here is not a good resolution. So we are going to use this layout with this combination. So it means that we can save time because we don't have to think about the layout and putting those images or even choosing the right color, the theme and everything. Here we have this done. Next step is bringing the file that we already have. So I recommend always put everything in a folder with different category. If you have PDF, if you have images, and then bring them one by one here so you can save more time. Just do not save separately in desktop, another one, another folder. Always first gather everything in one folder, then try to put in the layout. So I start with the trail image here. Okay, open. I use this one. This is my image. While you are holding the left mouse button, still my finger is pushing the mouse. Come here and then release it. So this is the image that I have. Try to put it here. Control T. You can just resize the image. Do not forget to hold down the shift key when you are just moving and changing the scale of that image. Okay, done. Then I am going to use this layout here. If you see, it's kind of a rectangle with I just select the rectangle from the left side and draw a rectangle like this. Okay. If you double click on the rectangle here and you put the mouse over this color, it will change to that color. So I just try to adjust the location. Again, Control T, and then I try to match it here. Okay. If you needed to undo in Photoshop, you may find that when you just click Ctrl Z, it's only one command back, and if you repeat, it's not working. If you want to just undo for more than one process, always hit Ctrl Alt Z, then you can see that it will work. So I just put the rectangle here, Ctrl T, again I just move this one here, and it's done. Perfect. Apply. So right now we just put one image here and we have this gray rectangle here. Now I'm going to bring the PDF file, the main flow. If you don't know how to export your PDF file, please watch my previous video about this. Okay, I just open that. You see, this is the file. Again, with the same technique, holding down the left mouse key, bring it here and release it. This is the plan that I have. With Ctrl T, holding down Shift, I can just resize that one, and I'm going to just rotate it here. If you hold Shift, it will rotate 90 degrees. Now I can bring it here, and that's it. Okay, let's just zoom a little bit. How I just zoomed in. Hold down the Alt key, and with the scroll you can just easily zoom in and zoom out. Okay, this is the plan that it was a PDF file that I brought in, and I want to have it completely white. So this is the technique. After you just brought in the plan, you hit Ctrl plus I. So it just invert all the black lines and gives you that effect. But the only thing is, if I zoom in, you see it's not completely white and I need more contrast. So again, here the technique is when you want to just highlight more these white lines, you can just make some copies of the layer of this plan. How we make copy? Ctrl J, 1, 2 or 3 times. You see, every time I make a copy, it's sharper. Then I'm going to make merge all of these layers and change them to one layer. How? While holding down Control key, I just select on those layers, So it's layer 3. Sorry. And then Control E. Now all of those have been merged to one layer. Okay, I just keep it here with Control T. I can just move it a little bit near here. It's now completely white. So with the same technique, we are going to put one by one and then correct them. Let's just move this one to show you another technique of how we just cover the area. So this is another 3D image file that I'm going to put inside here. Okay, I just put it here and with Control T we can make it smaller. Okay. Look at here, I'm going to use a technique to just fill this gap. Always when you want to stretch part of an image, this is how we proceed. With, on the left side of the Photoshop, here the selection tool, click on that, only cross the mouse here to this area. So I didn't select the whole image, I only open a window here. Now, while you are holding down the control, you push T, so it's Control T. Now I can just play with this and stretch only part of that image, not all of that. I'm going to repeat to see how it worked. So I have planned to stretch only part of this image, not all of that. On the left side I selected this, okay, then Control T, and then I'll stretch. That's it. Okay. And when I want to just say that it's done, everything is selected, I don't need that selection, Control D. You see that I stretched this part without changing the proportion of that image. Okay, let's move on. Let's just bring another image here. I open again this one, hold down the left mouse button, okay, Control T, Shift, and if I hold down Shift and Alt together at the same time, I can resize the image. Okay, I'll just change it. Let's just move it here a bit. Control T. Okay. Again, I'm using the same technique to stretch this area. This is how it works. I just open a window here. Control T. Done. Control D. So I just added 2 images here, and then we are going to add text in these areas to just have a balance in nature. Okay, it's not that bad. Right now here we are going to add another elements, and this is the technique, and you will continue yourself to add one by one all the elements that you want to put in your shoot. So again, everything with rectangle I will cover. So again here, I just click on the rectangle, I put one and here, and then Control T. You can easily put that rectangle here and here. Double click on the color change it to white. That's it. Okay. Okay. So let's just bring another image here. I'm going to use this one. Okay. And this is very simple way to make a poster quickly. Control T, then I will do this. And okay. Let's just show you something else. I want to know how I can get rid of these straight lines here. If you choose on the left side the eraser, sometimes when it happens when you click here, you don't see the circle. It's like this. And you want to do it, but it doesn't give you the whole control. You don't know what is the size of that pointer. So whenever it happens, if you choose that eraser and you cannot see the circle around the mouse, so check your caps lock. If it's on, turn it off and it will be back. To delete the edges, the border of an image, always right click, go for higher size, and always hardness put on 0. But the size based on what you feel more comfortable. You see that I'm just clicking here. By clicking, you can get rid of those straight lines. And it kind of match. So this is something that you have to just consider and try to do it based on your design. So maybe here like that. I can just move it a little bit to come here. So I have this one, Control T, just change the scale. That's it. Let's just bring another PDF file like a section. And again, this is a PDF. We just bring it in, release it. Okay, one more important issue: if you want to put PDF file without changing the scale of the file, you are exporting the file by 1 to 200, and you want to be sure that when you put it on your sheet, still it has the same scale. After bringing in, you must never change the size of that image. As soon as I change the size, it will lose the scale. So Control T. With the shift, I can just move a little bit, and this is section. So I just put the section here, and I want to use the technique. I want to know how I can just change half of this section, because right now I cannot see exactly what's going on here. So the technique is this: when you have the section selected, again on the left side, click here, select the part of that section that you want to have invert colors, and then Control I. You see that part of that section have changed to white color. Again, when I want to just close it, Control D will finish the job. If I zoom in, you will see that half of the section is white, half of the section is black. So this is till now what I've done, and then I can play with them and just change the size based on what I want. Anytime you feel that you want to just change them, feel free to do that and try them if you have time. Let's just bring another plan here. So this is the second floor. It's a PDF file. Okay, I just bring it in, Control T, and then here, Control I. Make a copy, Control J, and then select all of those layers. How did I select with one click? While one of those layers selected, hold down Shift and then click on the last layer. So it will automatically select all of those layers. Then Control E will just compact them to one layer. So one of them left, yes. Now these two, Control E, it's now one layer. Okay, now we are going to add text here because we are not going to leave these empty spaces here. If you decided to copy from a website, for instance, I just Googled residential and I want to copy this text to the poster that I've made. Control C. Here is the key. When you want to add text and you on the left side you click here on text, instead of click once, hold down the left mouse button and exactly draw a rectangle where you want to put that text. Now I just use Control V and the text is here and the color is white, that's why I cannot see. So I just selected all of those text by triple clicking and then change the color. Okay, and you can change the size, and here you will see that it will be always inside the area that you already just put there. So let's just make it bigger and see how it looks. Okay, you see all these texts have been mixed together. To solve this, while all of these are selected, on the right side click here to the character. If you don't have them on your ribbon, you can find them here, window, character, and then here this is the distance of those horizontal lines. So if you click here, you can see that they are now separated. I change the size, maybe back to 36, maybe it's nicer. Let's just see. To zoom back, I just hold down Alt and then scroll up. Okay, so that's it. I think it's nice. And we can add another text here, write description, double click, make it bold and the bigger size. Yep. Okay. So I think it's nice. Now we have to add text. Okay, this is the rule. Do not use different sizes or different styles. Try to pick one and copy, then change the text. So to copy a text, for instance, I'm going to use this one. While it's selected, hold down the Alt key and move it to the place that you want to put it. So I can have this one here. Again, click. If I want to be exactly on the same line, hold down the Shift. So right now I am holding the left mouse button, the Alt and Shift together. So it can be here. Again, this one can be here. Another one I need maybe here and here. Then one more here, one more here, and one more maybe here. Okay, now just simply click and change the text. Maybe this is the 3D view. One, this one can be okay. How I change them? Click on text and double click here. So this is 3D view, maybe number 2, This one is, I don't know, maybe the architectural element. This one is this section, and for sure here, because it's in the dark background, double click and change the color. Okay. Then this one, second floor, and select them, change the color to white. Then this one, main floor, click here, right, okay. That's it. Done. Oh, this one left. Let's just change this one too. We can change it to interior view. Good to go, it's ready.